Hi, this is the last video of today. It's been a busy day and I was up at the foundry today up at Charlton, Witten Castings up there, and these are the guys who've kindly helped me work on this new process of firing. I'll just go and get a bit. You have a look at her. Again, right, the way it basically works is this is a piece that I first made in clay 4 years ago, I think. Yeah, 4 years ago. I'll just get the ceramic of that. So here's the piece I made in clay. Okay. And then after I made it, oh goodness me, it's heavy. After I've made this in clay, I fired it in a kiln, and then I sprayed it with cast spray paint because that acts as a barrier for casting. And then I took it to Lorraine over at Creative Art Casting, and she taught me the process of casting that she uses now, and just we went through and made cast it to the halfway point, and we made a silicone shell that Lorraine backed up by fiberglass. So I've got a two-piece mould for this. To do the bronze cast, I tried, you may have seen earlier videos of I actually tried to make this in as a two-part in clay, but I couldn't get the stuff to work together and dry together so that I could get a solid line. So this is made from Jesmonite, and there are some early YouTubes about this piece. So this is a two-piece made in Jesmonite, and it was a little bit complex to make. After I finished doing the work with Lou on it, I had to go and fill up all these bits of filler, but there's an earlier YouTube telling you about this piece. Anyway, that's what I took the guys up at Witten Castings, and Steve today's cast. He had to make a solid core out of sand, and then he cast two pieces. Just really complex, but he used those to make a two-piece mould that, when he put it together, actually was one continuous hole running through, and then he poured the bronze in and made this. Now this weighs about 10 kilograms. This is about 20 pounds of bronze. So it's actually quite a valuable piece as it is. And this is actually what bronze looks like when it's cleaned up. It's shiny and golden. And I must admit, I really quite like it, but I think I quite like the bling of it. I like the shininess, and it really appeals to me. But most people, when they buy a bronze, expect it to be coloured like this piece, like this is painted, spray painted. So show the light on there, dark. And not like a golden bronze. You can get some bronze that are like this and lacquered, but the preference tends to be for them to be patinated, which is coloured with a stuff called liver. And you can get different colour patinations, but the one we often use liver. This one, she's going to be patinated verdigris, which means that she will actually come out a green, almost as though the copper in the bronze has gradually started oxidising. Anyway, so that's where she is now. She's going to go to Lorraine on Monday. Lorraine's going to smooth out. There are still sort of extra bronze in there. She's going to tidy that up a bit, tidy up in there and through there. And there are a few holes on here, and she's going to use her Dremel to clean it up a bit. I'm going to do a little bit on it on Sunday night if I get time. And then Lou will finish off tidying it off, and then she'll patinate it for me. At the moment it just needs a bit more work, and it's got things like these. When the casting was happening, in the sand there would have been a few cracks and just going into the sand, and the bronze has gone down and taken the form of those cracks, which I think is interesting. I'm very, very pleased with it, and it's always exciting when you start working on a process and you start thinking it looks like it's going to work. I'm very, very pleased with her. Okay then, bye bye. Have a nice weekend.